Just make sure nobody's home. Before we go inside. We're in Marysville, Phoenix, Arizona, Southwest Phoenix. We got a key that doesn't open a door. Probably opens it if you know the trick. There's that one. Hello? Make sure nobody's here because that couch. Cold calling on steroids deal. It was tenant occupied. People owned it 30 years. Quite the floor it has in it. What's that? A tile that looks like wood, but in 8-inch. Wow, the property is really dirty. Was left, clearly left the way the tenant moved out, but this is not a big deal at all. I mean, this is drywall, wall plates. I mean, this is just a handyman a day at Home Depot. Obviously paint. Now to turn this into a rental, obviously, somebody's gonna fix and flip it, it's gonna take more money. I mean, it's better than, yeah, it's better than some floors. It's very interesting. We got 2 bedrooms here, 1 bathroom, and a living room. Pretty basic little house. I know that I want to keep it. We could, but it would need some work to put a tenant in it. I mean, you could put somebody that as is it for cheap, but then you're gonna have a headache. Sell it, take the quick dough, let somebody else do it. The marketing starts right now for the property itself with the pictures. Luckily right now we have a vacant house, the seller's not here. So when it's vacant, it always gives us the opportunity to take our time doing the pictures. It's a little better than when we have the seller breathing down our neck. That being said, when the seller's there, you do what you can, or you just leave, you got the contract, and you come back the next day or two, and at a time where maybe they can be more comfortable if possible. But bottom line, once you get your pictures, get the best ones you can. So we're out here. So I always start out at the street. Now, if there was something like magnificent about this street, I might grab a picture or 2 of the street, okay? But a lot of times I'm gonna get that as I'm walking to my car, because I'm gonna wanna put those pictures at the very end of the property. Unless, like I said, there's something very special about it. If there's something very special, that's gonna be right at the beginning. But beyond that, I'm usually gonna take 3 angles of the property. So in this case right here, there's not a whole lot of curb outlay. To get the whole house in a picture, we'll probably come out to about the middle of the street here, grab the whole front of the house all in one picture. Now after we get the front shot, typically, I'm gonna get one from this side of the house and one from the other. It's still a front picture, but it's gonna kind of show the side and just give it a different angle. So now the car situation is not ideal. In this case, we have a vacant house. They're cool. The owner's cool with the neighbors. Neighbors said, can I park my cars there? Not the best ideal situation for my pictures, but they're here, so we're gonna do what we can. We'll get this angle now, which is gonna show this angle, and also we'll highlight the carport and the little RV or whatever gate that is there to the backyard. So after we highlight, we're gonna highlight the garage, show this real quick, the size of that. Then we're gonna capture the front porch. And oftentimes I'll turn from front porch to front yard and kind of show what somebody would see before they walked into the house. Now as I'm coming into the property, there's a few things I'm gonna look at here. In a property like this, from those curb shots, they can see the roof really good. If they couldn't, then I'd probably come up here and get like a close-up type thing of the roof. I don't think in this picture, in this case, it's gonna be necessary, especially since we're gonna drop the drone. So I'd go from right here, go this way, get as much of this room as you can, as far as like the entryway shot. It's the other angle. Now here's a case where we can open, get a little more lighting. Lighting's usually a good thing.
And then you said from this side, right?
Yeah, so we'll come over here. We're gonna go boom. But get this, so you're gonna kind of show that it's attached. So in the first picture, I'd get a little bit of that. I'd almost just do a double, yeah, as much as possible, and then do a kitchen. So it's like a transition picture, which is also gonna show that slider. I'll grab one of those. An obvious thing, but it's worth saying, when you see stuff like this, guys, take the 2 seconds and do what you can, right? I'm not gonna sit here and mess with this one forever, but do what you can. That looks better in the pictures now. At least gets rid of the heebie-jeebie factor. When somebody's looking at this, they might go, oh, that kitchen doesn't look great, but I can slap new countertops on it and paint those and throw another 10 in it, or whatever. When they're all open, it just gives it kind of a vibe like this house is just trash. Little things like that make a big difference. Kind of here, just showing the laundry in the kitchen. So like one of just the laundry, yeah. I don't think there's even really much to get with this hallway necessarily. I mean, you could just take a picture of kind of all this, whatever you can get into one picture, and then show that there's closets, but this, get as wide as you can this way, and then as wide as you can probably this way. That way you'll be able to get the door, the closet, and the picture. Bedrooms are tough. There's not a lot to get, but bedroom, door, window, whatever you can get, try to get it all in one or two pictures. Don't just give them a picture of a corner of a wall. You know, everybody's like, what room is that? What is that? Have 3 or 4 of a bedroom. If you're not sure which ones are going to work, that's fine. And then you just, when you upload them, make sure that sometimes you need all 4, or if not, maybe you only need 1 or 2, then just delete the other ones, but that's fine. The other thing that's very important is when you upload all these pictures, make sure that they upload to your computer in the same order you took them, because then you take them in order that you know you want them to show up in, and they upload automatically like that. It makes your life a lot easier. You can give yourself a headache trying to reorganize on the computer later if you take them in a bad order. So one thing a lot of people don't do, but it doesn't take much to do. In fact, sometimes there's even, see it and you're like, yeah, transition shot. We might not use it, but you just see it as you're walking out and you just snag it real quick. All right, so now we come out to the back. We've gotten the entire front. We've gotten the inside. Now it's worth noting, if it's a spectacular house, you're gonna do the same whole order, but you're gonna take the top 6 money shots and make those your front pictures. This neighborhood, there's not really any money shots, but if you have a really cool house, pool, an awesome kitchen, a master bath, a water feature, you might do 6 money shots and then do the walkthrough series of pictures. There's the water heater closet, and it looks new. Oh look, they put the date, February 10th, 2017, so we don't even have to guess there. We can advertise that, new water heater. Small thing, but hey, it's $1,000 that a rental property owner knows he's not gonna have. If that was an old piece of shit, he'd still buy the house and he'd know, crap, I'm gonna buy a new water heater in the next couple of years. That thing will last another 5. Looks all right, windows are old, it's a big backyard. We'll come back to the back of the property. You almost can get one from every 4 corners. We're gonna get the back of the house. We're gonna show the yard, gate over here, and that's pretty much it. It's a nice rectangular backyard. Sometimes if they're weird shapes or they're huge, you can take a lot of pictures even in the backyard, but this one will probably have 3, 4 pictures. There's not really much of a back patio. We might take one final shot where we kind of zoom in on this little paved area with this, which would give the visual to a fix and flip person. Hey, I can really easily enclose that. Patio's already ready to go. Close up the windows here. So yeah, so we got the water heater, we got the roof, the AC. I don't think this property has gas. I didn't see gas meter or gas lines inside. Oh, I stand corrected, there is a gas meter. Not a lot to take a picture of with the gas meter, but I still do take a picture of it always. I would take it after the electric panel though. This is nice to see. This has been updated, not like in the last year, but clearly it's been updated since the 50s when the house was built. So shoot one of this and then one of the gas meter, and then we're out.